You're talking about two title challengers with £100 million midfielders in their midst. I mean, how much of today will go down to these two midfielders and who will have a better game?
I think it's going to come down to, look, you know, the European game is going to be important for both sides, and see how you're going to bounce back, because sometimes you peak once a week, now they're going to peak twice. And I think that's going to be the key thing. Chelsea played Barcelona with high energy. Arsenal, they cannot do that because Arsenal is used to that. So now it's going to be to a tactical move. Who is very good in transition and making sure you win the second ball?
But Moises Caicedo versus Declan Rice is that midfield battle that we're in for here today. Look, different profiles of midfielder, let's put it that way. But who's actually the better midfielder in your opinion?
Oh, you asked me that? Come on, my heart is blue, his heart is red. So, you know what I'm going to say. Look, if I was playing, my time I was playing, Caicedo, you know, he wins balls, he battles, I can count on him. He closes the inside for me. We will need him to do that today because, you know, Saka, if he goes in, you need someone to cover for you. So in that scale, yes, but Rice, come on, if you don't mention him, you're just great. You don't like football.
Yeah, I mean, I know you're not going to be biased in any way whatsoever.
No, honestly. So I played with Eddie Newton, who actually, people talk about the Makelele role. Eddie Newton was pre-Makelele. Should be talking about the Eddie Newton role. But I think Moises Caicedo is the better number 6 out of the two, but I think Rice is the more complete player because he can play further forwards, he can get those driving runs in. But Moises Caicedo now is not just breaking up play, the assist to the assist, but he's starting to score goals as well. But Declan Rice actually does that, and with his set pieces on top of it, I think both are sensational players, I really do. I'd be quite happy with second pick, to be honest with you, Michelle. I'd take second pick.
Well, when you look at some of their numbers, really, David, I mean, clearly, as you mentioned, they are different profiles of player. Caicedo, the better ball winner. Declan Rice, maybe better overall. But it's so funny because at Brighton, Caicedo started as an 8. And then Rice started as a bit more of a 6 when he came to Arsenal. It's interesting how their play has evolved.
Caicedo is an unbelievable player. What a player. If you've got him in your team, you're so happy. He's breaking up plays, getting on it. But Declan Rice is turning into Mr. Arsenal, and I think he's gone up another level this year. He's unbelievable. He sort of springing from the midfield, getting goals, assisting. His set plays are unbelievable, and yeah, he's the player in that Arsenal team that really drives on. He's got the personality. Go on, the Declan Rice.
I knew he was going to say that. I was just waiting for that moment, so let it come.
Well, since you like Moises Caicedo, I'll let you talk through all of the highlights that we compiled here today. What do you like about him when you watch these clips?
You know, the thing is, like, you know, I always look for a player that can set the tone. That guy there, he could do that at his team. That's why we know each other well. You know, he was good at it, but Caicedo is good at it too. He sets the tone. He knows exactly, you know, what the team needs. Sometimes as a team, you want to win the ball as quick as you can, win it back. And then, if you got a rocket in your shoe, you understand that always helps. And he has that too. So that's why I also give him the credit for he done it a couple of times already, and he keeps on doing it. You know, this is a big game. Derbies are always special because you cannot say that a team is going to win a derby that has the best season so far. Because a derby is, the day will talk for itself. So both teams, they know that, and they just have to deliver. And I hope one team does it. It's the one that's celebrating now.
No bias at all, absolutely no bias from you. But on Declan Rice, on the other opinion then, I mean, you're talking about season on season, how his game has developed. He's going further forward now in a lot of times this season. We're going to look at some of his highlights here then, David. I mean, how much he has grown since he left West Ham.
He has. He's moved. He's gone on to a different level. Certainly over the last year. I think he sort of understands Arsenal Football Club now. He's sort of setting the tone and the tempo for the whole team, and the rest of the players will react off a player like that. He's always given his 100%. He's always so honest in his play, and his deliveries are exceptional. But he's turning into Mr. Arsenal, and you can see what he can do for the team, for the club, and to have a player like that in your team that's just always honest, giving 100% every game, he's unbelievable. He's got a good character as well.
Do you think they can challenge Rodri as the best midfielder in the league?
Absolutely. Look, I think the biggest compliment I can give both of those, you've got Cole Palmer at Chelsea, you've got Bukayo Saka at Arsenal, but actually I think they're the most important players for the club. We've seen Cole Palmer being out and how good Chelsea could be with him in the side, but they've actually not missed him because they've still been winning games. So Caicedo is the heartbeat of the side. He's able to get Chelsea going, help them out defensively, get them starting attacking-wise. The same with Declan Rice as well. So I mean, look, let's not forget Declan Rice started here at Stamford Bridge before he went
That's
in
true.
the youth team.
That's
Trying
true.
to claim him as a Chelsea player, isn't you? Look.
Look, I'm West Ham as well, you know. So, but what I would say is, he's one of those players. Just when you think he can't get even better, he does. He's getting better season on season on season, and it bodes well not just for Arsenal but for England.